Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Let's get excited. Let's go. Woo! If you're ready to have a good time, say uh-huh. If you're ready to have a good time, say uh-huh. Look to your neighbor and say, neighbor, making money is easy. Look to your other neighbor and say, neighbor, my other neighbor needs a Tic Tac. Lighten up by show of hands. If you heard my wonderful introduction, and if you're an NBA fan, raise your hand. All right, good. We have a bunch of NBA fans in the house, so I feel at home. So raise your hand if you've seen all my commercials. Raise your hand if you've seen all my highlights on SportsCenter. Raise your hand if you never heard of me before in your life as an NBA player. Raise your hand. You suck. All right, let's get right down to business. Here's what makes me mad. Let's get right down to business. Here's what makes me mad. When we talk about professional sports, we only talk about the superstars. So when we do talk about this NBA, who do we always talk about? Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. We got some older people here. I don't want to leave you out. Bob Cousy, George Mikan. When we talk about the NFL, who do we always talk about? Tebow, Eli Manning, Adrian Peterson. When we talk about golf, who do we always talk about? I mean, we talk about one person still, and he's not even playing great golf right now. Isn't that amazing? Now, here's what I want you to do. When you get home, I want you to do a search of all your favorite teams, and I want you to look at their rosters the last 10 years. Now, ladies, I'm not going to lose you real quick. So some of you ladies are like, oh, my God. I don't even like sports. I'm not going to stand up here and talk about sports. I want to talk about excellence. How about that? But I do want to make one point before I get into my program. We always talk about the superstars, but professional sports are really made up of guys like me. There's only a handful of superstars. There's 450 athletes in the NBA right now. There's maybe 10 superstars. So the balance of the players in the league are guys just like me. So what I want to do today is tell you my story, but most importantly, give you some information that can help you close deals and bless more families like Melissa. How about that? But I don't share my story with anyone. If you want to hear my story, I need some attitude. So if you want to hear my story, say, uh-huh. Come on now, I need some attitude. If you want to hear my story, say, uh-huh. You guys are almost ready. Now, I want to warn you right now. You have never heard a speaker like me before in your life. So I want you to sit back, buckle up, and get ready for a ride. How about that? One more time, if you're ready for a great program, say, uh-huh. You guys are ready. Here's the typical NBA story. You guys have all heard this typical NBA story. Young black man grows up in the rough and tough inner city, the ghetto, the projects. And he plays his way off the ghetto, went to the NBA, and breaks the curse of poverty forever, only to go broke again. If you've heard that story before, say, uh-huh. Lesson number one, cut off the news. Lesson number one, if you want to be successful in business, cut off the news. Here's why. The media's job is to make money. The media's job is not to tell you the truth.